Enactus Maharaja Surajmal Institute was founded by a team of just 2 people. Today, we are a conglomerate of 30 value-driven innovators with the vision to create a better, more sustainable world.
Greetings to one and all present here. At Enactus Maharaja Surajmal Institute, we started our journey nearly 10 months ago, and during this time, we faced a multitude of challenges, but our learning never stopped. We won our first ever competition, a fundraiser, Dan Utsav, and since then we have strived every day to dedicate ourselves to our community, society, and the world. We launched our first ever community impact project, Pankhuri, translating to Petal, with the motive to devise solutions for a social problem.
Flowers have always been an integral part of our culture and are considered as a symbol of strength, purity, and generosity. They are a blessing of nature and can be seen everywhere, whether it's a wedding, an inauguration, or a temple for various rituals. No ceremony can be complete without flowers.
But have you ever thought about what happens to these flowers once they are used up? To find out the answer, our team went to a nearby temple, and the answer surprised us. The Pandit of the temple told us that on an average, 15 to 25 kilograms of flowers are used each day, and at the end of the day, those flowers are collected in a mini truck to be transported to the nearest water body for dumping. That's when we realized that while flowers are an eye candy, floral waste is not a desirable sight.
Now, the common notion states that biodegradable material like flowers are not harmful to the environment. But after an in-depth research, we found out that rotting flowers significantly affect the water quality. The organic matter from rotting flowers contributes to the growth of algae, which can deplete oxygen levels in the water bodies. Moreover, the flowers have insecticides and pesticides on them, which leach into the water and harm the marine life. Since temple offerings are considered sacred, it is discouraged to dump them into the landfills. Therefore, most temples throw their waste into local water bodies. According to the research, almost 8 million tons of fresh flowers, which are offered in just temples, are dumped into rivers each year in India.
Floral waste reportedly accounts for 16% of the total river pollutant. Despite this, industrial runoff is often singularly blamed for the spike in pollution levels. Floral waste is often overlooked while crafting policies towards cleaning the river. While people cannot be stopped from following their traditions, alterations can be made in waste utilization and management.
Witnessing the magnitude of the problem, we brainstormed various alternatives until we finally ended up with a winner, producing natural dyed t-shirts using the petals of discarded flowers. However, there was another problem staring us right in the face. The problem of unemployed women belonging to poor households who don't get ample opportunities to work or are either shunned by the males in their families once they express their desire of working. To study this issue further, we went to a slum near Kirtinagar, Delhi, and the findings of the slum survey are as follows.
As we gained clarity on this deep-rooted issue, we felt bound to transform the same. This led to the birth of Project Pankhuri.
By now, we all have realized what a colossal problem is imposed by floral waste. Pankhuri aims at curbing this issue. It aims at boosting sustainability by using flower petals to dye t-shirts, giving them a highly organic yet chic blend. Our goal is certainly to eliminate floral wastage, but a twofold objective is being achieved by Project Pankhuri. We would be employing women from slums for production by providing them adequate training and knowledge, thereby introducing them to the idea of being self-sufficient. These are the women who wish to work but lack technical and business skills. We also counseled males who were against women of their households working and helped break the stigma around the social mores. to which most of them responded positively.
Project Pankhuri was launched on 25th February 2020 in our college. We received an unanticipated response from the students as well as the faculty. We were able to generate a revenue of 4,000 rupees on the launch day. Apart from the revenue, we also gained some major insights into the market we are catering to, which helped us in transforming our marketing strategies for inducing future sales. We procure the flowers from various partner temples and gurudwaras, which would have otherwise dumped them in Yamuna. The fee they charge us for it is ₹0. Yes, you heard it right. They are more than happy to get rid of them because they know that the flowers will be utilized judiciously. This ensures a steady supply of flowers.
Talk about our insights while developing the product, we realized how engaging the production process is when it comes to measuring the exact water quantity and the temperature for dyeing the fabric. It took us several attempts to get the desired patterns with a variety of flowers right. Our research and development team recorded that 400 to 500 grams of discarded petals are utilized in the production of a single t-shirt. Upon cracking the desired process, the output is an environment-friendly, fashionable, yet unique garment. The production left us a residue of discolored floral waste, which instead of being dumped recklessly is used to create pure organic compost. It is sold further to generate more revenue.
Now let's take a look at the pricing of one unit. The selling price for the t-shirt is ₹250. We use 100% pure cotton cloth, which costs ₹60 per piece. Further, ₹10 is used for the eco-friendly packaging and tags. Hence, the final cost price of our t-shirt comes out to be ₹70 per piece, giving us a profit margin of ₹180 per piece. Initially, we plan on providing our women entrepreneurs a commission of ₹100 on each unit produced. The remaining ₹80 will be utilized by Enactus MSI for reinvestment purposes. We plan on increasing the commissions further as we expand our operations. The profit realized by Enactus MSI will be used for various activities, including branding and hence creating more women entrepreneurs.
Our initiative not only decreases the amount of floral waste in the rivers, but it also checks upon the plastic bags into which they are disposed, a big relief for the pious Ganga, Yamuna and the aquatic ecosystem.
Moreover, the production process being simple with 100% natural ingredients is safe and easy to learn for the unskilled labor, thereby providing them with a source of income, hence killing two birds with one stone.
Through Project Pankhuri, we aim at sustainable development by taking into account the following SDGs.
Goal 12. Responsible consumption and production. By using floral waste and natural raw materials for production, we are being responsible in consumption as well as production.
Goal 13. Climate change. Irresponsible dumping is a big factor towards the deteriorating climatic conditions. When flowers or any organic waste decomposes, methane and carbon dioxide are generated, which are greenhouse gases, contributing to global warming. Hence, climate change. We are changing this phenomenon.
Goal 14. Life underwater. The ecosystem underwater is disturbed by the dumping of floral waste. It is highly toxic for the aquatic life and results in depletion of oxygen. By reducing the waste, we aim at saving the aquatic ecosystem.
Enactus MSI had just started out on the path of putting our society, the world, and its well-being before anything and everything else, when the world experienced a new normal, the coronavirus pandemic. If only the situation was not so desperate, we would have executed our plans in a feasible way, overcoming all possible barriers. Nonetheless, the standstill right after the launch of Project Pankhuri was an eye-opener. We realized the potential of our venture and tapped into various ideas.
Project Pankhuri plans on expanding operations into a variety of products. For instance, doormats, earrings, pendants, scrunchies, and apparels. We aim at fruitful collaborations with eco-designers, retailers, and wholesalers to go local and diversify our sales channels. We understand that the post-COVID world demands for a precautionary outlook on our part.
Enactus MSI assumes responsibility by training the employees with safety drills to minimize the risk.
Each and every worker will be equipped with all the safety equipments like masks, gloves, and hand sanitizers.
Each garment will be soaked under 70 degrees Celsius of water for at least 15 minutes, ensuring that there is no virus or bacteria left on it.
Each and every product will be delivered in a jute bag, which will be sanitized twice before it is being handed over to the customer.
As soon as normalcy ensues, so will our operations. We will not let anything get in between our dreams and will come back stronger than ever.
Because we are Pankhuri, because we are Enactus.